Yo, how's it going guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are doing our first Shapeshifters review. It is on none other than Shapeshifters Acuna. We reviewed his Footmas card, I believe, when that came out earlier in the year. I used it extensively. I did put it in an SBC, so this one has come around nicely, so we can use this Acuna in our main team, or we use him as a sub. Whatever you use him as, I think he will be a fantastic card. What we're going to do is just a quick review to see if you can get an understanding of how he plays, because I've played over 100 games with this version, and I just want to know, is there any real differences between this one and that one? The differences, the stat differences, are so massive. There hasn't been any changes to any of the skill moves, the work rate, or the weak foot, but it is a different position. I want to see how he plays in a CDM, in a 4-4-2 as a centre mid. So that's what we're doing in today's video. If you enjoy it, smash a like down below and subscribe for a lot more FIFA 20 content. What do you think of the new Shapeshifters promo? It's okay. I think that some of the cards look really good, but others are a bit underwhelming. I would have rather they went for cards that didn't have any special cards. But anyway, let's just focus on this Acuna. He's from an objective, so if you want to pick this guy up, he's not on the market. You have to complete the objectives. I don't think the objectives are too crazy, but they are fairly accessible, I would say. The card itself, well, if you have the Footmas one, he gets a +1 to the pace, +3 to the shooting, 2 to the passing, same dribbling, +1 to the defending, and +1 to the physical. So it's decent stat upgrades, nothing too crazy. The shooting upgrade though, for a 4-4-2 as a centre mid, should be nice. In-game stats, he's high, so perfect for a box-to-box. Left-footed, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. In-game stats, he's got decent pace, 83 acceleration, 79 sprint speed. Nothing like a guy that we will be reviewing very soon. I recorded a review for Lothar Matthäus yesterday, and that card is just insane. Attack positioning 86, shot power 93, long shots 94, finishing 74, quite poor. Passing, short pass 85, long pass 83, that's okay, I'd say that's decent. Fantastic curve 95, crossing, vision, all brilliant. The dribbling is really nice too. I'd say that's pretty stacked. 85 agility, 89 balance, 82 reactions, 87 ball control, 90 dribbling, 90 composure. He's got 84 interceptions, 86 defensive awareness, 88 stand tackle, 82 slide tackle, with 96 stamina, 86 strength, and 94 aggression. So he looks one of the most well-balanced midfielders on the game. He actually is a midfielder now, as opposed to a left mid, as opposed to a left back. And I think he looks really nice. I've seen people use this one against me, Battaglia, you get the perfect link to. So there's some really good options. We have him in this team. I'm going to play him in a 4-4-2 as a centre mid, or we're going to play him as a 4-2-3-1. We're going to sub some players out. I just wanted to ensure that he was on 10 chemistry. What we'll do is we'll get into some live Division Rivals matches. I think that's probably the best way to test this guy out, to make sure that I can get this review to you guys quickly. I know how he normally plays, I know how Acuna normally plays, so hopefully we can get some good gameplay with him in these couple of games. Into the live game then, this guy's got Frenkie de Jong, Messi, Griezmann, he's got Odegaard, Balassi. It's a really nice team. Hopefully our Acuna can do well. I think as a free card, you can't really turn it down. I think that even if you have a top tier team, he might be a decent sub for you, so hopefully this review does help whether you should grind it or not. Here we go then, Acuna on the ball, and you can notice he's fast. He is fast, guys, and he looks quite big as well. I would say that his body type, he is quite lean, but also quite tall, which is really nice to have on a player in FIFA 20. And you can see the little touches that he takes are really nice, and he seems to be able to already carry the ball. I think that he will be able to do that box-to-box role for you really nicely. Through Alan Shearer. Wow. So you can see his high work rates there. I haven't set any instructions on the CDMs in this team, and he's doing a really good job of just sitting back, and he's pinging the passes around really nicely. Can we get it back to him here? Open goal pretty much. Has to... Oh, no way. Acuna, look at the pace, man. He is so fast. Genuinely feels rapid on the ball. And Awar. Acuna up against Frenkie de Jong, team of the year. Easily gets away. His dribbling is super smooth. I noticed that his stats were really high as I let that ball run out by accident. Fantastic strength. Doesn't get the ball, but really good show of strength there from Acuna. Gets us on the attack, building from deep with Acuna. And I like to do the ball rolls with him. I know he has the 4-star skill moves. I think we'll give them a test of how well he does the 4-star right now. Wow, that was quick. That was really quick. Drag back a bit slow, but the Berber spin, really good. Acuna. He's been involved so much, and I think that the high work rates play a massive role in that. The left-footed passes feel really, really good. And he is very left foot dominant. I would say that it would have been nice if they did boost his weak foot up, like they did with Lucas Moura. But he still is 3-star weak foot. But that is a fantastic tackle. And gets us on the attack. Can he get the through ball through to Awar? Okay, so this guy scored. Griezmann, we've been all over him. Let's get the goal with Griezmann. We're going to have to work hard to get back in this game. Haaland doesn't score, but Sane gets the rebound. Back in the game. Acuna, fantastic. Really, really good. Gets us on the attack. Haaland, like against PSG. Oof. Acuna on the ball, and you can see how good his dribbling actually is. And the good thing about that is you can get him in these positions. Can he finish? Acuna, that was poor from me. Haaland, oh my days. This card just scores goals for fun. Ridiculous. Acuna, back, snaps in against Team of the Year Frankie. Really, really good. Nice play against Osimhen. Really, really good. Every time he tackles the ball, it always seems to pretty much come out with a fantastic pass as well. Haaland has to score. The kid just scores goals for fun. The kid scores goals for fun. Into the second match, then we go. We are on. We come up against Haji, Best, Party, Eden Hazard, Griezmann, Saul. He's got a very, very combative midfield. I think that Acuna should be better than both of them guys. Acuna, I really, really enjoy the dribbling. He's very silky on the ball, I would say, and it allows you to create the space. As we get Alan Shearer, should finish. Wow, what a goal from Griezmann for this guy. Acuna, nice pace though. Nice pace up against Griezmann. Really important interception. Acuna, somehow still got the ball. Heel to heel. Shearer. Hey, we do get solve an assist with Acuna. I tried to do a low driven across the box. Alan Shearer scores the rebound, and yeah, I think that everything he does is left foot. That's just one thing I've massively noticed so far. Acuna, being that box to box, you do need a player to really have the capability to not only defend but also attack, and he's shown it twice, heel to heel. Again, I keep doing the heel to heel. It seems to be the only sort of skill move I trust him to do. Great tackle. Really, really nice tackle. And the quick pass as well. Nice pass. Into Haaland. No, it's a good pass. Here's another good one. Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder, what a player this guy is. Nice positioning. Again, really, really good. And gets tackled by Saul. Can he win the ball back? Yes, he gets an important foot to the ball. Acuna making the forward runs. Gonna try and do something a bit different here. Into Sane. Surely. Lovely, lovely dribbling. And what a way to finish off this review. I've been really impressed with this card. But to be honest, guys, I don't feel like I need to play more than 2 games with it. It feels very similar to the Footmas card. If you have the Footmas card, I don't think you will feel such huge improvements from that one. That one for me was a really, really solid card. And we'll talk about it more after the match when we look at the card itself. And I'll give its pros and cons and whether you should complete it. I think that whether you should complete it, it's obvious really. The card stats itself look fantastic. I think everything about the card, you see he just gets an easy tackle in on George Best. Everything about the card suggests that you should go and do it. If you enjoy the grind, for sure, I would say go and do it. Let's just talk about his pros and cons, give an overall rating for this card. So then guys, taking a look at this Acuna card, he had 2 games for us, 0 goals and 1 assist, the 1 assist which he did get at the end. And what do I like about this card? Well, I like his build in game. He feels really, really strong on the ball. I'd say he feels very robust in midfield. I think that he'll be able to brush off other attackers, brush off other opponents' midfielders. I think that's a really good attribute for him to have in game. Combined with his 90 physicality, I think that all really, really is a nice aspect. 5'8", really a good aspect as well about the card. You can just rely on his physical aspects to be really, really strong. The jumping, I would say, is less relevant than the other stats, stamina, strength and aggression. Really, really top tier stats for them. I think you'll recognise that in game. But what else was good? The skill moves, 4-star, really, really good. High work rate is good for a box-to-box, I would say. I think that that's what you need. Sometimes he was up the pitch, he would run up the pitch, and then he would have to run back, so he could be a bit tired running back. But I think high is necessary as a box-to-box. Pace felt really, really quick in game, surprisingly. I think that's one thing you will notice. Maybe not over the fitness card, but I think that's just in general. He feels quick on the ball. And I think that he feels quick because of his dribbling. Dribbling stats are really, really good for a centre midfielder on this game to have 89 dribbling. But not only 89 dribbling, have like 89 balance, have 90 composure, and 87 ball control. Reactions could do it a bit better. Agility is fine though for a centre midfield. Really, really feel like that's a high tier stat for a central mid. Shooting felt decent. We didn't manage to get any goals with him, but the shot power's there, the long shots. The attack positioning is really good, but the finishing 74. I never scored too many goals with the fitness card, so I don't feel like I'd scored too many with this one. I think his role in the team is to break up the play, get you on the attack, support with the runs down the wing. If you're playing like a 4-3-3, if he's your left-sided, which I would play him as a midfield 3, he'll run down the wing as if he's like a left back or something. On his left foot, cut it back as a cross, do nice skill moves like we did get with Sane, and be a really, really solid attacking option for you. He can do the defending. He can do pretty much everything in this game. He's so versatile. I think that has to be one of his biggest pros. So versatile, you can play him pretty much any position apart from like a striker, I would say. What didn't I like? I would say the 3-star weak foot. He was so left foot heavy. Every pass he seemed to play was left foot. It was a real shock to me when he did play them on his right. So that's one thing I really wish they did change. If it was 4-star, 4-star, this would be one of the best midfielders, non-icon, that I have used so far. Just because he seems to pretty much have everything. And I didn't really like the shooting. I mentioned the shooting, the finishing being poor. That's just one thing that I would like to change. The weak foot. And maybe the responsiveness on the drag back sometimes was a bit slow. Whether that comes down to the agility, I don't know. But there's just a few things that I would like to see change with this card. It's just a shame that he doesn't have the complete package. I think the weak foot does let him down. I'd rather run with like an Awar than this card. But as a super sub, he is so good. You can play him left back, right back, anywhere in the central midfield. I think his best position is probably box to box in a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2. So for an overall rating, I think Acuna deserves an 8.9. To be honest, one of the best midfielders that I've used this year on FIFA 20. For a free card, you have to go and do them, guys. So if you enjoyed today's review, smash a like down below and subscribe for a lot more FIFA 20 content. Should have a few more Shapeshifter reviews coming very, very soon. I'll see you all later.